Okay, guys, part two of the civil rights presentation. So these assignments will be up in just a few, but what you're going to do after you complete your research portion of the civil rights project is you are actually going to create a podcast and a slideshow that work together on your presentation. So you're going to create an online presentation. I don't mind which one you use as long as it's accessible by other people in the class and myself. So you can use Prezi, you can use Adobe Spark, you can use Google Slides. Just know that if you're using especially Google Slides, that you need to share settings on it. So you need to change the settings on it so that everybody can see. I found a video on YouTube where someone explains how to do that, so I'll put that up with it in just a second. So you're going to create a slideshow. I have some directions for it in terms of you need to have lots of pictures. You can include a no longer than 3-minute video on your topic. Of course, talk about the leaders and include an artifact. So an artifact, of course, is an object. That could be a poster. It could be a button. It could be somebody's special belonging that a leader had, something like that, that you feel like really is something useful to look at for your movement. Then what you're going to do is you're going to create a 10-minute podcast, and we've done podcasts before, so you can use that same podcast account on Anchor FM, and I want you to present the slides. So the idea here is that someone would listen to your podcast and then be able to click through your slideshow and it would accompany that. So please try to have them kind of match up with one another so that it makes sense. So after you've done both of those things, you are then going to find your movement on here, put your name, the link to your podcast, which I just want to remind you real quick that when doing the podcast that you can't just come up here and copy and paste the URL. You have to click share and then copy and paste this URL. Okay, so if you don't, then people won't be able to open it, including myself, and I won't be able to grade it. And then a link to your presentation. So once people start uploading those, then what you can do is the next assignment is you're going to take notes on the presentations. So each person must do this. You do not have to complete notes for your movement that you did, but I'm expecting, and bullet point notes are fine, but I'm expecting this all to be filled out with the exception of your movement. So, and if we have people who are not doing what they need to and are behind, then if by the time you want to complete this assignment, if there still is not a presentation up or a podcast up, then what you can do is you can go back to that original assignment where it says Civil Rights Movement Research, click on the slides, and then click on the links and do your own research, and you can just type it into the document there. But I'm hopeful that we'll have enough presentations going where you can listen to them and take notes and look at the wonderful slides that people make. So I know that this might be a little bit of a challenge tech-wise. Please do your best. I'll try to support you remotely with that. And yeah, so this will be an assignment that is going to be due. I'm going to put it up, but it's technically week 9's assignment. So I don't remember when I have it due specifically. Oh, May 24th. So May 24th is when I have that due, but I'm hoping that people will have their research done by this Sunday night so that they can then start making the presentations, but you can start doing the presentations immediately. So thanks for all your hard work, guys. I've really enjoyed reading your research notes, those of you who've turned it in. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay strong. I miss you. Bye, guys.